I worked my tits off and I paid, it was 50% top rated tax. 50% top rated tax plus national insurance, 60%.
So $1 million a year.
To bring my family out of poverty. At the same time, the Duke of Westminster inherited £10 billion and paid nothing. Do you think that's fair?
That's not true.
Okay, why is it not true?
Because the Duke of Westminster is one of the highest taxpayers in the country.
What does he pay?
Well, on the trust, the Grosvenor estate, they don't pay inheritance tax because trusts can't die. They pay something called periodic taxes,
Which is how much?
6% every
How
10
often?
years.
6%, so they pay 0.6% a year.
Six-
So I paid
just hold
60%
up.
and this guy pays 0.6%.
Apples with apples, inheritance tax is 40% across the course of your life. If a trust is, if a person lives who owns a trust for 70 years, then 6% times 7 would be 42. So they actually pay more.
So he pays 0.6% a year.
Pro
You're telling me 0.6%
But that would
a
be
year.
the same as...
What percent did I pay per year?
No, but that's...
60%.
Hold up.
So you're saying I pay, what's 60 over 0.6?
No.
100 times the tax rate.
You're not comparing apples with apples.
Wait, why is it not apples with apples? This
Because
guy pays 0.6% a year. I paid 60% a year.
That's inheritance tax.
I paid that 60% every year, Daniel. Every year I paid
You're
it.
paying income tax.
So why have I
The
paid?
Duke of Westminster
Why do I
pays
pay
income
more
tax.
than him?
The Duke of Westminster pays income tax. He probably makes your bill blush.
Yeah, you think he pays income tax?
Yeah, well, if he's going to live, he has to withdraw money to have his income. He also, let me give you a list of all the taxes he would pay. He'd pay income tax, corporate tax, he'd pay stamp duty when he buys a building, he pays any of the other taxes, VAT when he spends money. All the same taxes apply to a duke as they apply to anybody else.
So you think he pays income tax on the income on that?
Any income he draws.
Okay, well our viewers can research whether he pays income tax on his income. Because I don't think he does.
I mean, how could he not?
It's in a trust.
It's
in a trust.
But the only difference with a trust versus income is that the trust pays periodic tax versus inheritance
At
tax.
0.6%.
But we're only talking inheritance. That's just one type of tax.
So you think he's paying 60% on his income?
He's one of the highest taxpayers in the UK. I'm not like his big fan club, but the truth is he's one of the highest taxpayers in the UK. He's one of the biggest employers in the UK. He's one of the
biggest landowners in the UK.
Landowners in the UK, right? So the issue is does he pay tax? All the same taxes that apply to you apply to him. And if you want to set up a trust, you can also pay periodic taxes as well, which would be on top of all the other taxes.
So what would you say?
But it's just not true that he doesn't pay tax.
No, what would you say? This guy, he's inherited £10 billion. So he's worth £10 billion. What would you say will be the total amount of tax he will pay in his lifetime?
Well, I know that just the smallest...
If I make £10 billion, I'm paying 60%.
Just one sec. You're talking about income versus the transfer of an estate.
So why is it that the Duke of Westminster can be worth £10 billion?
You're comparing your income versus the amount he inherited, which is not a fair thing. That's not income.
Because that's his income.
Inheritance is not income.
So wait. So if I get given £10 billion, I don't pay any tax. But if I work for £10 billion, I pay 60%.
If you inherit
If this is the tax system that you want, you will end up in a system where the kids of the rich will own everything.
I'm just saying
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that's fine because that's our kids.
You're not telling the truth about his situation.
Let's support it. Let's have a tax system where your kids and my kids and Stephen's kids are multimillionaires and these guys out there can't afford to feed their kids and put the heat in.
That's not what I'm saying.
But that's what you will get.
That's not what I'm saying.
That is what you will get. Listen. That's what I'm betting on. That's fine because I'll make money in the markets. It's fine. And you'll make money and you'll make money. It's our viewers who will be poor. And that's fine.